some respect on my name. My name is Coach Stormy to you. Go French design. I don't know the history. I know they look good. And they cost about $1,200. But let's talk about my ring. I bought this ring for $400,000. It's now worth $600,000. You like the Rolls Royce? The dime. Depending on the day, we drop the top on the dime. We got the Maybach. Let me put it on my Instagram. First when I go buy this watch, it was $90,000. I was being cheap. I wanted it real bad. I couldn't stop thinking about it. When I bought it, by the time I went and bought it, it was $200,000. Now it's worth $300,000. Feel me? And this the real kind. You know why I appreciate this more? Because I had to knock off kinds. I sure did. You ain't know the difference, but I do. It look the same, but it don't matter. I know the difference. It's about me right now. Because I paid $140,000 for this watch. This is called a Richard Mille, by the way. It's when you experience wealthy things like walking in the Richard Mille store, paying for it with your American Express, getting Richard Mille candy, getting a Richard Mille bag. And so this watch now that I bought 2 years ago is worth $200,000.
Better late than never, we got Miss Stormy on the docket. So today I want to finally address my thoughts regarding influencer and entrepreneur Coach Stormy Wellington and examine how the social media matrix can easily become a fool's playground.
I worked very hard, 34 millionaires down to become this woman. So ain't none of y'all at this table finna disrespect me. And I mean that shit.
Stormy did not come from a background of trust funds and silver platters, and her upbringing consists of being beaten with water hoses, multiple molestation attempts, and some very hard life lessons. And the way in which she entered into the world was through a channel of confusion. Stormy's mother was headed to abort her while she was 5 months pregnant. It was not until Stormy's father intervened and caused an argument with her mother, making her late to her appointment at the abortion clinic. So right off bat, this is a woman that eventually grew to learn that her own mother initially did not want her. And to me, this coupled with her life experiences thereafter is what created her hardened exterior. You see, Stormy's father and mother were both drug dealers in Miami, Florida, and her father worked for her mother. Due to her parents' career choice and frequent incarcerations, Stormy and her siblings were often bounced from house to house and even suffered abuse at the hands of some of her mother's friends, the very people that vowed to protect her while her mother was away. By the age of 7, Stormy found herself in foster care. By the age of 13, Stormy was introduced to the strip club scene by a friend. And during one of these occasions, she was approached by an older man who offered her $600 to lift up her skirt. After initially telling him no, she backtracked and agreed to do it because she remembered her water was off back home. By 15, Stormy gave birth to her first child, and by the age of 17, she was stripping in the club, subsequently dropping out of high school and eventually earning her GED. By 19, Stormy had her second child, making her a mother again before she was even of legal age to drink. As a young mother of 2, Stormy eventually moved from Miami to Atlanta to further her dreams at becoming an entrepreneur in hopes of opening up a business and to thrive in a city with other successful Black people who looked like her. She worked a few jobs like bartending, customer service, and a TSA agent before landing into real estate. From real estate, Stormy eventually found herself in the arena of network marketing. Multi-level marketing, aka MLM or network marketing, is individuals selling products to the public often by word of mouth and direct sales. The main idea behind the MLM strategy is to promote maximum number of distributors for the product and exponentially increasing the sales force. And when I think about MLM, it reminds me of Airbnb a bit and how the people that were involved with the start of Airbnb were big on MLM. And as someone that has actually owned an Airbnb before, I noticed pretty early into it that Airbnb was never about selling me a finished product or about making me whole. It was strictly about selling me a business that I would have the full responsibility to operate and run. You see, MLM is not about actually putting a product in place for you. It's not about truly mentoring you into success. It is about selling you access to a business that you run, which further adds to the bottom line of the distributors and the company. You see the girls on Instagram with the Airbnb monopolies that are selling you that $99 course so that you can learn about the ins and outs of Airbnb to become a millionaire as they proclaim. They're not actually telling you about the nights that you're up at 2 and 4 in the morning cleaning your properties. They're not telling you about the days that a guest throws a party and damages your home. They're not telling you how Airbnb is not that invested in their homeowners as long as they continue to get their booking fee off top and have homes to advertise on their website. And this is why 90 to 95% of the people that sign up for that $99 course would not be successful at starting and maintaining an Airbnb. Why? Because it was never truly about mentoring you into success to begin with. I want to show y'all something. Total Life Changes is a MLM company that sells nutrition and wellness products such as teas and weight loss drinks. This is the company that Stormy has built a large bulk of her following and her fan base around. This is one of the alleged largest moneymakers that she has, along with some other side businesses that she has created under the network marketing umbrella. Now, in 2020, the annual income earned by first-year life changers, the bulk, or 59%, earn no money at all, with those in the top 1% earning about $12,000 a year. Now, for all of the other life changers, those who were there over a year plus, the bulk, or about 58%, earned no money at all, and the top 1% earned an average salary of $76,000. So the majority of people that sign up for TLC, whether in their first year or first few years down the line, over half of those people that signed up will not make any money at all. And TLC does a great job at outlining this information on their own website. But what stood out to me even more was their earnings claims, that those who are product influencers such as Stormy do not make any claims such as living a lavish lifestyle to include pictures of mansions, private jets, or expensive cars to suggest that TLC actually helped them get there. And the reason why TLC is making sure that their ass is covered is because they understand how materialistic the social media matrix is present day. And they do not want to be in the line of fire for frivolous lawsuits claiming that they sold those that sign up a dream. You see, many of the people that you are looking to for mentorship on social media are strictly in it for the money. Stormy's strictly in it for the money. They are strictly showing and telling you the lifestyle that has been afforded to them, not the true reality of what you will experience once you sign up. It's all about reeling you in. And those that promote their lifestyle like Stormy understand that when you can sell a lifestyle, you can sell a dream. If you can sell a dream, most people are willing to put up their last dollar on the line. You see, selling dreams and facades go hand in hand. And similar to MLM, the majority of people display certain outward appearances in order to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality. This is the definition of a facade. So if I got you blinded by my $200,000 watch, my $400,000 car, and my $3,000 shoes, you're not going to truly see me for me. And you will more than likely be willing to ignore my character. And one thing that Stormy has mastered in all of this is the marketing part of it. Her social media page is her marketing strategy. The antics and the things that she says for shock value is her marketing strategy. Telling you how much her jewelry and her items of clothing cost is her marketing strategy. Filming her mentee and then uncouthly dragging her about her low vibrational plate is her marketing strategy. It's simple. If she can blind you with the outward, if she can distract you, then you will likely miss the true reality of what's going on the inside.
You holler at your mama and your granddaddy them, and y'all up here acting like these children is right. That's y'all the motherfucking problem. Y'all the motherfucking problem, talking to these children like they right.
Really going on, and all y'all keep doing is damning me, trying to make me feel like I'm a bad person. Whack. She's good at what she does. It's what y'all don't understand. This lady is the #1 network marketer for a reason. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to make y'all see things in a way at which you can relate. She got people texting me talking about, I don't know what's going on or whatever, but me and my mom is going through something too, and I feel really bad. You don't want to lose your mom. All this other cap, like, yes, I understand that. Her favorite scripture is honor thy mother and thy father so that whatever, your days could be long. Y'all don't think I understand that? I try. At first, I thought it was my fault why our relationship wasn't good.
You are not a tree. You can move.
That's right, that's right.
Behind every successful woman, there's a pack of females.
That's right, that's right.
Logically, because they up too. They mind is up. I'm the voice. You hear me? I'm the voice. They mind up. So y'all both talking up. But the stories of people that's been alive before me, I'm not supposed to be this woman I am today. Because everybody don't get blessed. So if it was God's business, it's God's business. God want everybody blessed. So if it was just his business, you would be blessed already. Everybody would just be great. Like, goddamn it. If I don't watch out for you, you have no mama and no daddy. So if I don't look out for you and your auntie. Who the got for you? I agree. Yeah, I'm all.
Never eat a plate that looks like this. You think they pay me $1 million to do that to myself? Oh my God! I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. That's a good grade.
Girls, fat back girls, auntie shapes, mamas, grandmamas, sisters.
Yeah.
I got next. Who got next? I got next. Who got next? I got next. Type of cars. Here's what I want you to start saying to yourself. This is real to me, and I can have this. This is real to me, and I can have this. And then I want you to start thinking to yourself, what is it that the person does that owns these cars? What is it that they do for a living? What is it that they do to add value to the world? Because the way you get money is by adding value to the world. What does this person do that drives these cars? Your mom has a poverty mindset. Your dad has a poverty mindset. Your brothers and your sisters have a poverty mindset. So you think that you're supposed to have a poverty mindset. Your mom makes $50,000-$60,000 a year. Your dad makes $50,000-$60,000 a year. Your dad worked hard in an institution or he did industrial work. So you think that you're supposed to be someone that does industrial work.
You see, I'll never forget at the height of the Black Lives Matter movement when we were all watching the police brutality and the injustices against Black lives play right out in front of our eyes. We made the decision to do Blackout Tuesday, which was one day, just one, that we were all going to come together to not spend any money, to make the decision as a collective and to take action in an effort to protest racism and police brutality by showing economic strength. And Miss Stormy has the nerve to bring her behind online and go live that day and say the following.
You probably lost 50, 60, 70% of your sales today. So busy trying to be a follower. Your business today suffered. I know it did, because my business today suffered. Okay? We stand for social justice. We stand for equality. We stand to eradicate racism. I do not stand to lose my business. I do not stand for my sales to be declined. I do not stand to fall short of my goals. So y'all can play. But tomorrow, I ain't playing. Tomorrow, I go even harder. Now I got to make up for the $100,000 I lost today while y'all want to black out. You know what? I'm back in. I'm done with the blackout. Tomorrow, I goes harder. No holds barred. I ain't holding back. I don't even want to go to sleep today because I feel like I got to make up for the 24 hours that I lost today. So y'all could be asleep if y'all want.
Not only was Stormy's statement tone deaf, it just further reiterated to me that, again, Stormy is all about the money. You mean to tell me for one day, a healthy, successful, low-debt, multiple million-dollar business cannot absorb 24 hours of no sales? Yet Stormy is spending $250,000 on watches and $300,000 on cars, but cannot recoup monetarily one day of missing sales from her corporation. Make it make sense. So after being dragged for filth in her comment section, Stormy comes back online the following day to apologize for what she said.
I want people to know that my heart was not to, derail the situation that's going on. Black Lives Matter. I'm a black woman. I am the mother of 2 men. Okay, I have a 23-year-old son. I have a 6-year-old son. I'm in a position right now where I haven't even seen my 6-year-old son in almost 2 months. Okay, he has been taken from me. His father have not let me see him in over 2 months. And so I'm on here because I just want to make sure that everybody knows my heart was not to hurt you. My heart was not to make you think that I'm not for our people. Like, my heart has always been to mobilize and to unite and to create a sense of independence for our people. Everything I stand for is to make sure that, we get to that next level.
You see, the reason why many of y'all bossy Power Rangers would never do it for me is because y'all are really mean girls that hide behind women empowerment. I see straight through the facades, the cattiness, and the kumbaya workshop and events that y'all put together just to collect entrance fees and stunt. I could never play follow the leader to women who are not even truly invested in leading a generation of women to become better, because if we're being honest, many of these same women that claim to have the key and to know the way are just as lost themselves. Now, I know y'all remember Stormy's restaurant tirade, honey, where she charged women all this money to join her for dinner at an expensive restaurant and then put these ladies on the spot asking them to play credit card roulette to see who was going to pay the bill.
Ma'am.
Oh, I love that.
Where's the check?
I love that. I'm getting
She's gonna bring me the
we're
check.
figuring. I got the other server, but I'm about
She
to
can
bring
get
her
the
stuff together.
and everybody gonna give her your card. And we're gonna see who's the last card standing. The only thing, I'm gonna be honest, I know the bill is not gonna be cheap. So I just, in case the wrong person get the bill, they know you don't have the money. I don't want your heart to be palpitating, and I want you to have a heart attack. I'm gonna pay it. She can do the credit card, but I just want you to see what it feels like.
Child, so you mean to tell me you put these women on the spot to pay this bill and then have the nerve to say that you're going to pay the difference if they can't afford the whole thing just because you want for them to see how it feels? Not only is this embarrassing, and everyone in here is recording with their phones out, but it is reminiscent of the low vibrational plate gate. Lights, camera, action again. You see, this type of environment breeds bossy Power Rangers. These are the type of circles that women with overwhelming amount of insecurities are forced to join for them to feel like they belong. You see, just like I have the rich lanes for the men who got the money, but the character is lacking, this is who the rich women are, the women with the money and the character is lacking. Y'all are bossy Power Rangers to me, and y'all hide behind women empowerment and soft life and femininity trends like y'all are truly here for the girls. So this next video I'm going to play for you is one of the women that was at the event that night with Stormy when the credit card roulette was played. She's a prime example as to what I mean by being a product of these cult-like women empowerment groups that truly do more harm than good. So after she posts the video from the evening of the dinner, another woman comes on her TikTok page and asks her how could she join the team.
Instead of worried about who looked nervous here and who got money there, listen, don't worry about the money because the money is there. Period. But listen, if you are interested in learning how you can join us, first of all, let me put a disclaimer out there. We're not looking for everybody. Okay? This is not for everybody. All right? And that's cool. But if you are interested in learning how you can join the Rich Girls, make sure you click the link in my bio, watch the opportunity video, and then go ahead and get your kit. That's how you're going to get into the circle. That's how you're going to start to be able to maneuver, get mentorship, and all that great stuff. So once you are done doing those two things, just come back and comment done.
So I can't give you any information. I can't give you not an ounce of free game right here on TikTok, sis. Just a few seconds real quick to tell you the real way to join. You mean to tell me that you can't give simple details about the process and what it takes to become a part of the team right here? Just a few seconds. Nope. Once you go buy that kit, then maybe we can talk. So it's a price tag on this. It's all about the money. Y'all truly don't care about helping women. Stop the cap. It's all about the coin at the end of the day. So can we please stop preaching like we're just truly here for the girls, like we're truly here for women empowerment when y'all are not? Y'all are fake bullies, wannabe mean girls, and y'all are tired to me. So now that we've gotten past the business Stormy, let's get into the more personal adult side of her. No matter how hardened or successful a woman might appear to be on the outside, there's a part of her that will always revert back to or find or long for a place of softness inside of her due to the natural DNA makeup of womanhood. I recall an interview that I watched of Stormy's where she mentioned how she could count on two hands of how many men within a 5-year period tried to talk to her. That these men that she was running into will only look to her to engage in conversations of business and advancement. And despite the fact that Stormy attempted to brush this off as not being of high importance, I believe that deep down inside she longs for men similar to these same men within that 5-year period to view her as desirable. You see, all women want to feel desirable, but women who lead with a hardened shell of their success and accomplishments are not women that men are naturally drawn to or attracted to or lining up to get a date with. And similar to what I mentioned in the soft video, unless a man is part of the Dusty Crusaders, he could care less about a woman's money. He could care less about her Richard Milles, her American Express cards, her Christian Dior. Her money is the last thing that's on his mind. So when women lead with their money, similar to Stormy, when they lead with their success and accomplishments, this is an instant repellent to men. And many women find themselves aging and subsequently settling for broken men who look good on their arms but are not truly who they desire behind closed doors. You see, Stormy has had her fair share of trial and error with men. She has 3 kids by 3 different guys and is currently in a relationship with a man who has a questionable past. Just earlier this year, the ex-fiance of Stormy's current boyfriend, Jermaine Smith, did an interview revealing that he engaged in numerous fraudulent activities, causing her to lose everything that she had. According to Keisha Andrews, Jermaine forged signatures on her business documents, created fake companies in order to swindle her out of her legit businesses, and for every real business that she had, he created fictitious LLCs in order to sell her business for pennies on the dollar just to load himself with cash. Keisha describes Jermaine as a swindler and con man who takes advantage of wealthy women, lies about how many kids he has, to include 3 different outstanding child support cases for 9 children, and has even gone as far as filing fake domestic violence charges against her because he was upset that they were separating. Now, ladies, if I told you all of this about a background of a man, would you put yourself in a relationship with him? And even if you didn't know at first and it became public knowledge to include receipts later on, would you continue forward in a relationship with this man? Well, this is who Stormy has aligned herself with mentally, physically, and spiritually. You see, in order to be in a relationship with someone, even if you all are polar opposites, the majority of your thought processes about life itself have to be agreed upon in some way or another, at least aligned. So if you can overlook a man's current or past scams, then this tells me that you are either A, desperate for love, B, have some similar shady tactics, or C, possibly both. And the reason why I say that social media is a fool's playground is because anyone can come online and be anything. And they can do and say whatever. And most people will fall in line and fall victim to the facades and the charades as long as a little paperwork is being flashed, which again tells me how materialistic our society is. You see, my thing is that it is beyond obvious that Stormy needs healing. It's beyond obvious that the pain from her childhood, to include abuse, lifting up her skirt to pay water bills at 13, and exploiting her body for monetary gain at the age of 17, has put her into a permanent fight or flight response, along with the overwhelming amount of masculine attributes that she has taken on over the years, some by choice, others by force. And this all has caused her to lead with her money and her materials. You see, money and materials provide Stormy the comfort, the reassurance, the protection, and self-validation that her childhood did not. So she is essentially hiding in plain sight, camouflaging in a sense, camouflaging behind the money and masking all of her pain behind the one thing that she believes will separate her from others around her, and that is the green dollar. But when you attach yourself to material wealth, when you make money the purpose of your existence, you are headed nowhere fast. And oftentimes you are headed to a place that leads to many troubles, a state of despair. You see, there's no doubt in my mind that Stormy believes that she is doing good, that she means well. However, she is so far gone to recognize that this is not how she is being viewed from the outside looking in. So the question that I want to ask is, what truly qualifies Stormy to teach women about empowerment? What can a woman in her current mental and emotional state teach women about empowering themselves? Is it because she charges $10,000 for her workshops? Is it because she lives in a mansion or has luxury cars? You see, I know she can teach me about network marketing. I know she can teach me about getting a bag. But how can she teach me about empowering myself? A woman who is camouflaging behind her own money is not properly equipped to lead other women until she is properly healed and has recognized that money is just a tool. It's not a healer. Money itself does not heal women. It does not naturally boost confidence. There are plenty of miserable women that are rich. Money is able to pacify. It's able to sugarcoat. It's able to provide a temporary comfort, and it's really, really good at facades. And a woman who puts money at the head of her life should be the last person that other women are looking to in an effort to gain control or authority over theirs.
I met Stormy Wellington. I was just afraid to do some things because of things that I had been through.
I was always a robot, just robotic. I did whatever I was told to do.
I had doubt in humanity. Honestly, I didn't feel like Black women can get together and help each other and encourage each other.
Since I've met Stormy Wellington, I will speak up for myself.
Once I met Coach Stormy, it was just life-changing. I became my own person.
Y'all know I love definitions. I love to give y'all a good definition so we can get clear. Get the clarity and get clear on the things that we need. And while I was reflecting on this video and reflecting on the word facade in the dictionary, the example given to better understand the word, to me, couldn't have been more fitting for this video. Couldn't have been more fitting for Stormy. Her flawless public facade masked private despair. Her flawless public facade masked private despair. Until next time.